I don't know how we just passed this over because I wanted to bring it up to you for sure. Obviously, and we're backtracking here.
Okay.
Theater background. How the fuck did you get involved with Always Sunny? It's my favorite show of all time, by the way.
Yeah, mine too.
So, one of my favorite shows of all time as well, and it was before I ever was on it or ever met them. I got into that show. I was in college going to school for acting when that show was just ramping up. You know what I mean? People were just starting to talk about it. And obviously I was in school in Philly. So I was a huge fan, always was. And then I was out at the ranch training with Cowboy. And he was like, Rob McEllhenney hit me up.
Holy shit.
He had met him at a bunch of fights, and he's a huge MMA fan.
Right.
Mega fan. And he was like, I'd love to come and hang out with you guys. He was working on a script that he wanted to write, and he wanted to get out of LA. He wanted to get out of California and just get off the grid and have some fun. So we invited him out, and he came out for 2 weeks and lived on the ranch in the RV, Cowboy's RV on his property, wrote the script, trained with us, went to dinner with us, drank with us, hung out with us. And I got to talk with him, and we all became boys. He was cool as shit. And me and Cowboy were just joking around one night. We're like, man, you got to get us on the show. We're just kind of joking around. I actually originally wanted to be one of the McBoyles. I was like, you got to, I want to be in a robe, drinking milk.
Yeah, that's badass.
I want to somehow play that in.
God.
And out of nowhere, I guess months later, I had a fight schedule and everything. He's like, he sent us a script, and it was the revamp of the Fight Milk stuff.
Fight Milk, yeah.
He wrote me and Cowboy into the script, and I was like, oh my God, they sent contracts. We got to figure it out. And I fought the week before filming. So I was so nervous that I was going to get fucked up and then not be able to do it. So I was super nervous, but I won the fight, went back to Philly for a day, and then flew back out to LA so Vegas to Philly, spent a couple days at home with my daughter, flew back out and filmed the show.
Do you remember what fight that was?
It was Berkman, Josh Berkman.
Oh shit,
wow.
That's your least
Maybe
favorite
that's
one?
why I was so cautious.
That's incredible. Yeah, that's my favorite show of all time. I would have been furious with myself if I just didn't bring up Always Sunny, so I had to pause the fucking Rushmore for that.
Yeah.
Also, Rob McEllhenney, Rushmore of bodies that works for FX for sure. Now, incredible shape.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's a weird Rushmore.
Yeah, very specific. It's him and Andrew Santino, and that's about it.
Yeah, those guys were amazing, man. That was one of the funnest weeks of my life. Staying in some hotel in LA, getting to go to Fox Studios and film It's Always Sunny. It was.
We've talked about it on the podcast a ton, but there was a time where I was living.
I also had a weird encounter with Tony Ferguson that week because I also got to go to the fights. That was Bisbing and Rockhold was filmed the same time, and it was corresponding with. That's when they did the weigh-in, the fake weigh-in for the Fight Milk stuff.
Yeah.
Was also filmed at the Forum in LA. For like during and around the time as the actual weigh-in. So the next day I was done filming. I got to go, the UFC got me tickets. I got to go to the VIP area and hang out. And Tony was also there. And he's like, me and him are drinking. We're at the bar. We're just shooting the shit. This is before Tony's Tony and I'm anybody. You know what I mean? And he's like, let's show each other a move. Let's, you show me a move that you like to do and I'll show you this at the bar and you show me a move. And so that was my one Tony Ferguson experience.
What did he show you? Did
he showed me
throw
this
a baseball
weird,
at you?
He showed me this weird, like, front leg scoop up their ankle with your foot, like you're almost going for a sweep, and then like ankle pick and go for the.
Yeah, he did.
It was actually pretty cool.
He did the fucking Karate Kid sweep the leg Saturday night.
Yeah,
he also threw sand in his face too.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
He also jabbed his thigh, and it was so badass.
Yeah,
I mean,
Tony's still the man. Tony is still the man after that fight. So.
Yeah, I've been a Tony Ferguson fan for a year. I mean, I've said on this podcast several times I thought he was the true champion for a long time. When he got stripped for the injury, reason. Yeah, I mean, that was insane. They let so many other people get away with so much, and
it's unfortunate for him, man. I do feel for him because you go on that streak and you never really got the credit you needed. You got injured. You got this. The Khabib fight falls through how many freaking times? None of which is his fault. He didn't have to take that fight. He could have been a dick. He wasn't. He stepped up to the challenge, and
I'm a fan of the guy. A little strange, weird guy.
But, man,
I love it.
He's crazy, but that's him. You know, that's who he is.
That's like 50% of why I like him. It's because he's so authentic. Fucking weird. Love it.